Ivan Bates, Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle, the Baltimore Sun. 2023 session, we're not going to do Jim Crow. We're not going to do Jim Crow. We're going to talk about how you trying to sell us into slavery in the 21st century. That's inmate inventory. Release all material to the voters. That's through. That's Gov.O'Malley, parole and probation. You trying to bring back stop and frisk and zero tolerance in the 2023 session. All right? That don't work for us. That's community in crisis. That's 1402 Lochner. All right? WVON AM 60, Chicago. TV1, cable TV network. All right? We talking about the media and the role the media plays in misinformation and the message you trying to put out there. That's my grandmother, my great-grandmother. I know about racism. She taught me about racism. All right? That's the Maryland House of Delegates. All right? 2014, February, during Black History Month. And that's me right here. Maryland's prison industry. Brown, O'Malley money machine. The money you made off of stop and frisk and zero tolerance. I was making a movie, shorty documentary. That's Hazel Norman. She ain't here no more, but her daughter is. See who that is? That's James Hammond. And that's Peter Francott. That's Jake Davis. And those are forged checks by the state that the state accepted. We talking about your prison industry. All right? Right here. That's your prison industry. 2011. There's no oversight in your prison industry. So I gave you a breakdown of your prison industry. Governor O'Malley, States Attorney Bernstein. How you was making money off of black bodies and the judges. Judge Turnbull, Judge Pearson, Judge Holland, Judge Previs. You feel me? And I showed you the role the media played in this. Because everybody got this. Like I said, that's a movie release. That's a forged check. That's parole and probation. And that's the Baltimore Sun and Thoreau. That's Jeff Majors and Shorty. That's Dick Gregory and Shorty. And that shows you I was making a documentary. Call it Potty Training Politicians. Monopoly, the Cheaters Edition. Now you the governor. You the first black governor. You ran against Francott. You ran against the system. Shorty, pull your mask up? No. I want criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger. These are the elected officials that had full knowledge of this. All right? That's Broshin, Morham, Zirkin, Gladden, McIntosh, Thelma Branch, McFadden, Jill P. Carter. All right? These are the black faces that had full knowledge of this. President Obama said, approach my elected officials. I did. And all you want to do is talk about Shorty, pull your mask up. These are the supporters of Shorties. When I petitioned my government to address issues that affect me as an individual, my community stood up for me. And that's part of my community. That's Kirk Smoke and Shorty. Like I said, these are the supporters of Shorties. Art and activism. The art of protest. That's Wes Moore. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. And that's Chief Justice Mary Mabera. You see who got it in 2020. We talking about public accommodations, the right to access the courts. I'm a weaver in Baltimore. Weaving for social change. Right here. This is for my movie release. So you can't sue us. And you can't sue us. That's 2009. Baltimore County Police Department. Alright? Tried to file my theft charges. Officer Littleton. You stole me from my family. My kids is just as important as yours. That's Tim Williams and Shorty when I started this. That's President Trump. And it's Black History Month. So we're going to make it a Black History moment. We talking about Martin Luther King. We talking about art and activism. I put the toilet in front of the Capitol a long time ago. These are the people that defend us. You feel me? I went city, county, state, and federal levels. And I got a jury of 12. I was found innocent of all charges. I was making a movie. And ain't no law against making a movie. Governor Hogan was part of the movie. And we get ready to flush careers. I had a jury of 12. And like I said, I do this at Starbucks. You can ask Donnie. I do it wherever I go. A jury of 12. I was making a documentary about race and racism, and I used white people to do it. That's my store on Falls Road. Don't kill the dream. Respectfully submitted. That's Judge Bennett, Robert Hardin of the Department of Justice, Brian Frost, Peter Francott, and County Executive Johnny Oleski. Federal investigation. That's Kiefer Mitchell, Al Redmer. All right. David Claiborne. The courts. Dr. Al Bundy. Pamela Woods from the Baltimore Sun. Jane Miller. You see that? I don't want nobody left out the loop. Dear Governor Hogan. 2017 Christmas photo. These are the supporters of Shorty's when I started this in 2006. They signed a petition. Gilman. St. Paul's. Garrison Forest. You feel me? This is in Baltimore County in 2005. I asked for an audit a long time ago. These are the supporters of Shorty's. Art and activism. The art of protest. I own Shorty's. I own all parts of me. I'm the chairman, the president, the treasurer, and the secretary. Shorty's underground ribs. This is what you stole from me. I had storyboards telling the story about Baltimore. A Rob Fix production, Letters Design. And Peter Francott had this ever since he came in the office. See that? 1402 Lochner. That's my phone number. Dutch Rupersberger, Attorney General's office. False imprisonment for filming a documentary. See who had it? Barbara Mikulski. I'm an activist. Yeah, I'm an activist. That's the governor's office. Minority Affairs. Anthony Brown. Shorty Davis. Prisoner's right advocate. Baltimore County Detention Center. Yeah. Thomas Saunders, my lawyer. So we got to play that whole DVD for the people. Like I said, ain't no law against making a movie. We're going to occupy the courts. It's the great race debate in 2023. You feel me? Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown, Congressman Cummings, Michael Waller, Frank McDonald, witness, Magnolia Pictures, Congressman Donna Edwards. The great race debate begins July 30th, 2009. Barbara Mikulski. You got that? Supporters of Shorty's. Art and activism. That's the district court. That's the Baltimore County Courts, Judge Souter. And these are the supporters of Shorty's. And these are the criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger for kidnapping. That's Kwaisi and Fume. That's Brian Frost. That's Brian Frost. That's the forged check. And that's Governor Thompson. He ain't here no more. He died. But right here it says, thank you for contacting the controller's office. And I did that. And I filed criminal charges. I did that. Brian Frost right there got that. And Brian Frost got that. He also got this legal notice. All right. That's Baltimore City, Baltimore County, and Lake County, Illinois. That's Governor O'Malley, Governor Quinn, the Attorney General. And that's Vicki Lawrence. That's Richard Durbin from Illinois. And that's Congressman Cummings and me. And that's the toilet I put in front of Towson to expose the corruption. And it clearly states, Voices for the Voiceless, Facebook. Do not destroy this evidence. So we're going to do it again. And Westmore, you got to tell your story and your truth because you got legal mail. And I got everything I need. Being Black and White America 2023. Do blacks have rights? This is Black History Month. Let's make it a moment. The FBI got to play their files. We talking about race and racism. The making of Black America. I'm the best of the best in Baltimore. That's Anthony Brown. He's the Attorney General now. This is the property you stole from me in 2011. Art and activism. Amendments of the Constitution. Right here. That's your state public defender. That's legal mail. And that's a body attachment. You are liable. This is a body attachment with fine and failure to obey this subpoena. We talking about Vaith Davis, 2014. For more information, contact Dwayne G. Davis. I'm not hard to find. I'm not hard to find. That's the FBI. Richard McFeely, Ambassador Road, Karen Parks, Jennifer Gilbert, Comptroller State of Maryland on Preston Street. All this is here. And it's documented. Dutch Rupersberger. Alright? All this is documented. Mr. Fields. Alright? My constitutional rights violations. See the date? 1402 Lochner. 1402 Lochner. Shorty, pull your mask up. No, that's 1986. We talking about the 86 crime bill. Alright? And these are my witnesses. Because like I said, I was making a documentary. That's Westmore. It's called The Criminalization of Poverty. And Theroux got it. Baltimore's biggest loser. That's the Maryland Black Legislative Caucus. And these are the members of the caucus that had that before I got kidnapped. Dear Mr. Davis, that's Dutch Rupersberger, that's Benjamin Carnes, that's Barbara Mikulski, and that's Governor Schaefer, the comptroller. Ain't no logins making a movie. Now it's time to tell the truth. It's time to tell the truth. That's the property, and that's the control. That's the Enzer. That's the property you took from me. It's a body attachment. Community in crisis. Release all material to the voters. Release all material to the voters. Ivan Bates, Baltimore Sun, leaders of a beautiful struggle. Release all material to the voters. Gov.O'Malley's mind machine. You're doing something that's already been done. So Westmore, let's talk about it. I got everything I need. What about you? You need the voters. We got the votes.